Right now, someone could delete you from their life and feel nothing, not because they're cruel, because you never made yourself hard to lose. That's not an insult. That's a diagnosis. You answer every text in under a minute. You explain yourself when no one asked. You show up early and stay late, hoping someone notices the effort. Nobody notices the effort. They notice the availability, and availability is cheap. Machiavelli watched Renaissance Italy devour weak princes for the same reason, not because they lacked kindness, because they lacked scarcity. A ruler who begged for loyalty got betrayal. A ruler who commanded respect got obedience. You're doing the same math with worse odds. You're spending yourself down to zero and calling it generosity. Ask yourself this question. When was the last time someone was afraid to lose you? If you hesitated, that's the wound this video is built to close. This isn't a personality flaw. It's a strategic error. Weakness isn't who you are. It's a position you keep choosing, and positions can be abandoned. Here's what changes tonight. 6 principles, each one a weapon. The calm fortress, the discipline blade, the information vault, the value ladder, walk away power stay until the end. The 6th principle is the one that makes people chase you, now shiliko falvo, without you ever asking. 1. The scarcity weapon. Everything abundant gets ignored. Air, sunlight, tap water. You don't thank them. You don't fear losing them. You assume they'll stay. That's what you became to the people around you. Abundant, assumed. Background noise. Predators don't stalk what's everywhere. A lion doesn't chase the herd. It studies the one animal that breaks pattern, moves differently, isn't always in reach. Rarity is what earns attention. Constant presence earns none. Machiavelli understood this in political terms. Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see, but few can touch. Translation. What's freely seen is cheaply valued. What's withheld is studied. Tactics. Execute these this week. Stop responding within minutes. Let messages breathe for hours. Decline one invitation you'd normally accept out of guilt. Speak less in meetings. Let your words cost something when you use them. Scarcity gets their attention. But attention isn't safety. What happens when they finally test you? When they push to see if you'll crack? That's principle 2. 2. The calm fortress. Watch a hyena pack work. They don't attack the calm animal first. They circle it, probe it, wait for the flinch. The flinch is the invitation. No flinch, no attack. Your emotional reactions are flinches. Every time you raise your voice, over-explain, or visibly panic, you hand someone a lever. Now they know exactly which words move you. This is cognitive dissonance working against you. You want to seem unbothered, but your nervous system keeps confessing the truth. People don't believe your words, they believe your face. Machiavelli wrote that a leader must appear merciful, faithful, humane, religious, upright, but never be trapped by what he appears to feel. Composure was armor, not honesty. Tactics. Execute immediately. Count to 3 before responding to any provocation. Watch what happens. The other person usually retreats first. Lower your voice when tension rises. Never raise it. Practice the pause. Silence before a reply reads as control, not confusion. Calm makes you unreadable. But unreadable isn't enough if you're still soft on the inside. Softness gets exploited by people who specialize in exploitation. Principle 3 closes that gap. 3. Disciplined blade foxes survive winter because they store food before they're hungry. They don't wait for crisis to build the burrow. By the time the cold arrives, the work is already done. Discipline is the same preloaded advantage. The version of you who wakes early, trains the body, controls the diet, finishes what they start. That version isn't performing for anyone. That version is quietly becoming someone harder to replace, because competence compounds while everyone else is improvising. Undisciplined people are prey. They react to the day instead of shaping it. Disciplined people are predators of their own timeline. They decide what happens before the day tries to decide for them. Machiavelli's core warning was blunt. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. You cannot command a life you don't first command yourself. Tactics. Non-negotiable. Pick one habit you've broken promises about. Rebuild it this week. Small, consistent, visible only to you. Finish tasks before checking your phone. Train your brain that discomfort gets completed, not avoided. Track it. Discipline unmeasured is discipline you'll quietly abandon by Thursday. Discipline builds your foundation, but even a disciplined person can be read like a book if they talk too much. That's the next vulnerability. 4. The information vault wolves don't announce the hunt. They move in silence, share signals only within the pack, and strike before the prey understands what's coordinating against it. You leak information like a cracked pipe. Your plans, your doubts, your next move, all broadcast before execution. This is information asymmetry working against you instead of for you. Whoever knows less about you holds less power over you. Whoever knows everything about you holds all of it. Oversharing feels like intimacy. Often it's just exposure. Real intimacy is chosen and earned, not leaked to anyone who asks a casual question. Machiavelli's advice to rulers translates directly. Never was anything great achieved without danger, and part of that danger is exposing your intentions before they're finished. A plan announced is a plan someone else can sabotage or steal. Tactics. Apply today. Stop narrating your goals before you've achieved them. Let results speak instead. Answer personal questions with less detail than feels natural. Redirect. Keep one ambition completely private. Notice how differently it feels to move in silence. Withholding information makes you harder to predict. But information alone doesn't make you valuable. It just makes you quiet. Principle 5 is where quiet becomes indispensable. 5. The value ladder. Here's the part people skip because it requires actual work. Scarcity, calm, and silence mean nothing if you're not building something underneath them. A locked vault with nothing inside is just an empty box with good marketing. Value is skill, competence, results. The things that make your absence a measurable loss. Not I'll be missed emotionally. I mean, the project slows without you. The team feels the gap. The standard drops. This is the difference between a fox and a rabbit wearing a fox costume. One survives on genuine capability. The other survives on the assumption nobody looks closely. Machiavelli warned that image without substance eventually collapses. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. But the ones who do experience it decide whether you're actually worth keeping. Tactics. Build relentlessly. Master one skill until you're the person people default to for it. Deliver results before you ask for recognition. Let the work argue for you. Audit your value monthly. Ask, could I be swapped out with zero cost to anyone? If yes, fix that. Now you're calm, disciplined, valuable, and quiet. Most people would stop here. Don't. There's one principle left, and it's the one that actually seals the transformation. 6. Walkaway power. Every negotiation, every relationship, every workplace runs on an invisible contract. Psychologists call this a covert contract, an unspoken agreement where you give, expecting something back without ever saying so out loud. You stay quiet about your needs and silently resent it when they go unmet. Walkaway power breaks the covert contract entirely. It's the calm, factual knowledge that you could leave, the job, the relationship, the room, and rebuild without collapsing. This is the difference between a lion and a chained animal in a lion's body. The chain isn't the enclosure. The chain is the belief that you have nowhere else to go. Machiavelli's sharpest line on power ties every principle together. It is much safer to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Not because cruelty wins, because dependency loses. The moment someone senses you need them more than they need you, the leverage inverts permanently. Tactics. This is the one that matters most. Build a life outside the one relationship or job you think you can't survive without. financially, socially, emotionally. Practice saying no to something small today. Notice the discomfort. That discomfort is the chain loosening. Never threaten to leave. Simply become someone who visibly could. The difference is enormous. That's all 6. Scarcity, calm, discipline, silence, value. Walk away, power, alone. Each one shifts the dynamic. Stack together. They make you the person a room notices when you're missing. Here's the truth underneath everything you just heard. You were never too much. You were never not enough. You were simply unprotected, giving access freely to people who were never asked to earn it. Fix that, and something shifts permanently. You stop chasing rooms. Rooms start noticing when you leave them. Ignore this, and nothing changes. You'll keep answering in 60 seconds. Keep explaining yourself to people who never explain themselves to you. Keep being available and mistaking that for being valued. 6 months from now, you'll still be asking why you're easy to overlook. And the answer will still be sitting in this video, unused. Machiavelli didn't write for people who wanted comfort. He wrote for people who wanted to survive with power intact. You get to choose which one you are. Subscribe if you want the next weapon in this arsenal, because scarcity and calm are just the entry price. There's a deeper layer coming. How to make people compete for your time without you ever asking them to, and before you go, prove you're already changing. Write *I am rare in the comments below. Not for me, for the version of you that's done being easy to replace. Watch the next one. It's more dangerous than this.